Alright, hello to anyone watching. This is my set spotlight for Kayou's 40th anniversary set. It's not the best set objectively, but it's the best set for me for reasons that I will go into. Now, I don't need to show you an AliExpress listing for this one because I can show you right now the ways to order this set. Now, I do realise there are like PR cards, I think, that you can get with buying binders. I don't know a lot about that, so someone might be able to correct me on that kind of information. But there are two ways to buy this set. There's a main way and there is a secondary way, you might say. Again, just my understanding. It might not be incorrect. The main way is to buy these boxes. Okay. My understanding is you don't really get to choose whether you get a blue one or a purple one. It's just kind of like a shell, really, and when you take the shell off, you get a blue or a purple and a John Cube, really. I've been through a lot of these. This is my favourite set. It is the set that I've spent by far the most on, and I'm going to kind of go into a bit of detail as to why. This is the main way you will buy cards in this set. The other way is by buying one of the collector's editions. Collector's box, collector's set, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure of the literal translation here. I have bought two of these. They are limited to 6,666 of them. I have bought two of. I'm going to go into the extras that are in this first, because then I can touch on the cards that you get in these. So when you buy this, I'm going to take the lid off here so you can see. Bear with me a hot minute. Okay, so when you buy this, you will get one each of those. So you'll get a purple and a blue one. You'd also get a special yellow one, right? And you'll get a box that has a couple of other extras in it. Now, what I'll do first is I'll open up one of these so you can see. So you'll get 5 packs of cards in here. Each one will have 5 cards in it, and you'll get one of these. It's like a little figurine, kind of gives you a bit of a shot at it. There's a few options that you'll sort of get. I haven't opened very many of these at all, so I've got quite a few of these boxes left unopened, brand new, as you can see. I'm not buying them for them, I'm buying them for the cards. Right. Now, the reason why I kind of wanted to show this off, and I'm not going to spend all day doing this, is because you get a special one when you buy this as well. I can show you again the box. So once again, if you crack this box open, you will get another one of these boxes. It has another figurine in it. Right. Now, this one will get you a slightly different figurine. Again, this box is unopened because I don't really care for it. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't think these figurines look very good, if I'm being honest. And I do think that they probably could price the set a little cheaper. It's really just because of these figurines. Some people like them, and this looks very nice. I like the effort that's gone into it. And in particular, these boxes do keep the cards safe for transport. But it's just not a me thing. The other thing is what comes in here as well, which I will quickly go into. You'll get a couple of things, though I do have an unboxing on my channel if you want to have a look at it. Firstly, you'll get this big kind of card, like it's a big like display thing. See that? It says 1984 there, sort of highlighted here. It's quite nice, but it doesn't really have a lot of use. It's not numbered or anything like that. It's kind of clear on the back. I haven't opened it out of this sort of plastic packaging here. I do kind of keep it on my display, but I don't think there's any variants here as well. That's kind of just like, that's the only one you're going to get. Again, I've opened 2 of these. You can also get like a metal slab kind of card. It is very heavy. It is made of metal. Odds are normally you're going to get, you only get Optimus. Odds are you'll normally get just this kind of big normal metal one. There is a rare chance, and again, it is kind of like it's heavy. See that, right? If you're lucky, you can get this kind of rare kind of gold one. I don't know how rare these are. It's obviously not solid gold. It's just like gold plated or something like that. It looks nice though. This one I've kept in the bag. I haven't opened it as well. All right. So as I kind of show you these things, I'm going to put it to one side. You will also get a spare, a set of nice cards with this collector's edition, whatever you call it. I'm going to show off that in more detail shortly. Now, you also get an SCR with this set. That is a card, right? Now, I said there were 6,666 copies of this collector's edition that are out there. You can see the number there, right? I did show it off before. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. 6,666, 2,222 copies of Bumblebee, and they're numbered. Same again for Optimus, same again for Megatron. The first box I got a Bumblebee. And you get this nice little display thing as well that you can put it in. Alright, so it looks pretty good. Bumblebee, I'm not sure what some of the writing there says. It looks nice though. It does fit well into a display. This one is copy 1028 of 2222. Looks alright. As I said, I bought two of these. The second one, I got an Optimus. Again, looks pretty good. I like mine. This one is 2145 of 2222. I wouldn't mind getting the Megatron, but I wouldn't buy another one of these sets in the hope that I do get Megatron, just because they're kind of pricey. All right. As I say, they're not the main way to buy cards here. The main way is buying these boxes, of which I have bought very many. I'm going to put this to one side for now, and then I can show you, give you an idea of the cards. We're going to start talking about the good stuff. All of that kind of thing, like it's nice, but it's not really what we're in it for. So if I show you the underside of one of these boxes, you can get an idea. Now this bit further down below, I believe is talking about those little figurines. I'm not talking about this bit, I'm talking about what's up here. All right, and over here as well. So, in there are not 5 packets in each one of these boxes, there are 6. In 2 out of the 6, you'll get 2 SRs, 1 HR, 1 SSR. We've seen this all before. And you'll either get a UR or a USR. That's in 2 out of every 6 packs that are in this box. In the other 4 packs, you'll get, again, 2 SRs, 1 HR, 1 SSR, so it's not going to take long to complete those. Then you'll either get an SSR, an LGR, a CR, or an XR. I'm going to be able to show you all of those cards. Copies of. Not all of them, but I'm going to be able to show you examples of them, certainly. Now, I will say right off the bat here, the USRs and the XRs are the only cards in this set that are numbered. All right. Now, obviously, you can see here, okay, there are 25 SRs, there are 15 HRs, there are 18 SSRs, there are 21 URs. I'm going to be able to show you all of those. There are 7 LGRs and there are 3 CRs. I'm going to be able to show you all of those. There are 17 USRs. I'm going to be able to show you 3 different types. There are 4 XRs. I'm going to be able to show you 2 different types. Okay. But again, if you're looking at AliExpress or wherever you buy them and you see these, that's what you're getting into. Okay. Now I'm going to show you my main collection of cards here, and then I'll get through some of the more special ones. Now, this is the set that matters the most to me. The last video I did was the Series 3 Spotlight, Series 3. Now, I like that one too. This is my favourite though, because it's all G1. It's all about the 1984 show. All right. Now, it really just, it's gold for me, really. Which is weird when you've got RC here when you think about it, because she, I believe, was introduced in the 86 movie. But anyway, these are the SR cards. They're character cards, you might say, whatever you want to call it. Again, they look great. Some of these I don't know particularly well, I'm being honest, but obviously you've got all the main highlights here, and they've actually Thundercracker is actually correct there, which is a shock unto itself. They're the SR cards. Obviously, I have all of them many times over. These are the SSR. They're the scene cards. I would know each of these episodes, like obviously the Grimlocks, the Dinobots are being introduced. Obviously, the Jetfire episode. This is when Teletran 1 was first scanning them after they came to Earth. All of that kind of stuff. The Sherman Dam. I know it all. I know it all. This is from the intro when the TV show was playing, for example. This is why this set matters the most to me. It is not Kayou's best set. I'll admit that. I'll admit that. The best sets tend to be those where there were numbered cards scattered throughout. Every time you open a box, you're like, this could be. There are numbered cards in this set, but the odds of getting them are brutal. I'm going to talk more about that. Okay, these are the HRs. They're like lenticular. They look very nice, but there aren't that many of them. Well, I'll say there's only these 15 of. They're okay. They are lenticular, but look, I can show you Optimus here, for example. Each one of these I have in a top loader. So it is kind of lenticular. You see, if you look at the card itself, you can see how obviously at one angle you can see he's in the truck mode, and the other angle he's in the vehicle, he's in the robot mode, and vice versa. They're okay. I wouldn't go out of my way to get them all, but there's only 15, so it shouldn't take that long. They're the HR cards. Right. These are those UR cards that I mentioned as well. People will go out of their way to collect all of these. They're not numbered or anything like that. There are the 21, I believe. Obviously, because I've been through over 100 of these boxes. When I say over 100, I mean over 100 of these. That includes the 3 each that you get when you buy that collector's edition that I mentioned. So obviously I'm going to have all 21 of those. They're the LGRs and they're the CRs. We saw it on the box here, how there are 7 LGRs and 3 CRs. They're the 7 LGRs, they're the 3 CRs. Obviously, I have multiple copies of each one of these cards. These are not the numbered cards. These are just the ones that you're going to get in most of those packs. The odds of this set when you're trying to get numbered cards are brutal, absolutely brutal. You will spend a fortune, and that's where I come into it. I do have disposable income. I'm free to spend it however I choose. This is what interests me. I like the LGRs more than the CRs, if I'm being honest. They look great. They look very good. Right. That's probably graphics that you've seen before, or artwork, I should say, you've seen before. The CRs look alright as well. I like how they sort of look different. You get a glow, depending on what angle you look at them. Now, I mentioned with that collector set, there is a special pack of cards that you get with it. That is these. I've had 1 or 2 of these graded. They're still in my display. I'm not going to show them off because I have all the cards here as well anyway, but they look great. You get an idea, right? You get a complete pack. It's just wrapped up, so it is complete. You won't be missing any or anything like that. This is just to kind of give you a good look at the set, and that's where it ends, right? So they look great, obviously, and you see Megatron there as well. Oh, he's just a badass. Right. That's the complete set. If you buy, I don't know, a couple dozen boxes of these, or if you buy the collector's set, everything that I've shown here, you will get, right? But the reason why this set matters the most to me, and is the set I've spent the most money on, is because it's G1 and I'm all G1. 1984 and the 86 movie, sign me up, really. That's the set as it stands. This is where it gets really good for me, and this is kind of where money walks out of my bank. It really does. Because now we're going to start talking about numbered cards, and I want to show you quickly what I've pulled thus far. I'm not going to do it in chronological order or anything like that. Now, what I will say quickly is I'll repeat this bit again. The USRs, there are 17 types. The XRs, there are 4 types. The USRs, I've pulled 3 different types. Now, I've pulled 4 USRs. This one I've gotten twice. I've only got one here. There's no need for me to go and get both or anything like that, just because it's a USR. But this is, I can give you a good look at each one of these cards. Again, this is a set spotlight. All right, this one is called Bumblebee's Last Stand. You can kind of see it down there. These are all numbered cards now that I'm talking about it. 289 of 399. A numbered card, you know, it's rare. It's rare. These are not easy to get. One of the other types I've got is this one here. I do not like this card, and this leads me to something else I kind of want to say about this set. There are 17 types of USRs. Some of them I'm really fond of. The others I don't care for at all. This would be one I don't care of at all. I never read the comics. I was all about the TV show. Optimus Prime Autobot Killer. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm not keen on it. Still, a numbered card is better than not getting a numbered card. This is 359 of 399. I love all the treatments, though. They're great. The third type of USR I've gotten is this one here, Omega Supreme. Very happy to have it. I have not gotten it graded yet, which is why it's still in a like a top loader thing, you know. Again, a numbered card though. This is just 21 of 399. Now, this is the creme de la creme, baby. The XR. I said there were 4 types. I said I've got 2. This is the first one. Look at that card. Honestly, when I got this card, it shot up to number. I mean, you know, it didn't grade a perfect. It didn't grade a 10, but that is a great card. And it, you know, the reason, and I'm showing it off here from different angles. The reason why I like this card so much is that it glitters from any angle. It really does. It just catches the light. Brilliant. All right. Now, these are my best. These are the best cards I've pulled. I have 2 of them, 2 of the Optimus Prime XRs. You see that? Did I show you the number of Bumblebee I had on the back? That is 103 of 199. Again, I should have mentioned that. The XRs, there are 199 copies of each. The USRs, there are 399 copies of each. These are my best. These are the best. They really are. Again, the light catches them at any angle. They look spectacular. One of them graded a 10, the other one a 9.5. I'm not worried about it. Again, both numbered cards. This is the best of the best. 159 of 199, this one here. 144 of 199, this one here. The best of the best. All right. That's the Kayou. That's Kayou's 40th anniversary set. Honestly, if they bring out an 86 set, a set based on the 40th anniversary, this being 40 years of the 1986 set, God help my wallet. All right. This rolls nicely into the announcement that accompanies this video. This isn't just the set spotlight for the 40th anniversary set. This is because I have a new unboxing coming, because I love this set so much. There are 4 types of these cards. Bumblebee is one type. Optimus is a second type. The other 2 types of XRs are Grimlock and Megatron. If anyone who has watched any of my videos knows, Megatron, the Megatron XR is the card I really want. So I have a series coming on my YouTube channel here, which will be me unboxing quite a few more of these. quite a few more of these. It's going to seem mad to anyone watching, it really is. But because I like this set so much, I've opened over 100 boxes of these. I have bought another 60. I have bought another 60. So I have this series coming. I'm going to enable a graphic here so you can see it. It's called The Offensive. 60 boxes, 15 episodes, 1 target. It's not really 1 target when I think about it, right? Because those USRs, there are 17 types and I've got 3 different types. That kind of fuels it as well. But this is what the Megatron, that's what the Megatron XR looks like. I really want to get one of those. It's probably going to be the last time I'll buy the set because I need to start sort of saving my money for other sets maybe. I wouldn't mind getting more of the XRs from Energon Universe, I'll be honest. But for the most part, I kind of want to, you know, put money aside really just in case Kayou release a set on the 1986 movie. If it is, that will be dangerous for me. But this is a series. It's called The Offensive. I have 60 boxes right next to me. I could show you a picture of them if you like, but I've got them right here. I don't know what's in them right now. I have not opened any of them. Across those 60 boxes, I am going to upload to my channel 15 episodes. In each episode, I will open 4 boxes. I don't know how frequently I'm going to do it. Sometimes there might be an episode a week. Sometimes it might be an episode a fortnight. Sometimes there might be 2 episodes a week. I'm not sure. It is my intent to stagger them out, but it's also so I intend to make them last. You know, that's it really. That's my, again, I'm not the be all and end all when it comes to information on these sets. This one was easier for me, I might say, on account of how many boxes I've bought. But there would be people watching this. It's possible there are people watching this who know this set better than I do. I'm sure there are 1 or 2. But I have, when it comes to having spent money on this set, I don't think most are going to have spent the sort of money that I've spent, really, to have obviously a collection like this. There's nothing really impressive about this. I'm obviously someone who's spent a lot of money to have a collection like this. But you know, if you have it, you know, if you have disposable income, you can spend that income how you like. That's up to you. Really love that. As you can see, I really love the set though. Over the coming days and weeks though, I will upload set spotlights about other sets. The next one I will probably do in a week or so will be Series 2. I will also do Series 1. I will also do Rise of the Beasts. I will also do Transformers 1. And I will also do the newest set, which is Energon Universe. Now, obviously, my information on some of these sets will not be as extensive as my information on this set. If anyone would like to correct me, please feel free to leave a comment. Alternatively, there is that Facebook group I created, Kayou Transformers, just called it Kayou Transformers. Feel free to join. It's really just a community for those of us who like collecting cards like this. When it comes to Transformers, Kayou, as far as I'm concerned, they have the bar on quality. I mean, look at that. You're going to find cards that are better than these. If you do, let me know. I'll be all about that. All right, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for more from me. I will be uploading the first episode of what I'm calling the first of 15 of what I'm calling The Offensive over the coming, I don't know, it'll be half a week, it might be a couple of days. I'll kick off episode 1 soon. To anyone who has watched through this, thanks so much for watching. To anyone who has joined the group, thanks for joining the group and commenting. I kind of, you know, I'm loving it. I really am. It's great. It's great. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you soon. Okay, look, a slight addendum to my previous video, having watched it through. One thing I didn't mention is that there is also a card that you get with this as well. So I've got a box that I have opened. I might as well show it in greater detail. This one happens to be a little Megatron figure, and he's got like a little purple thing that goes on the end of his arm, something like that. Again, that's not something you would put in a display, if I'm honest, but it is what it is. So yes, you will get a card with each one of these also. You know, obviously BR cards. It's alright. I have a lot of these boxes that I've not opened. You know, if you want to know, I have opened, prior to the recording of this video, 106 of these boxes, right? So I was going to show this off, but not really much of a need to now. So when I say the numbers are brutal, I've got 7 numbered cards across 106 boxes, which equates to about one every 15 boxes. Right. So that was the first thing I wanted to say, having watched my video. The second thing is just to touch more on those special cards that come with the collector set. I might as well show off those that I've had graded. I had 2 of them graded thus far. I might get more done because they look great. Also, you couldn't really see this one in the video that I recorded, so this is the first one that I had graded. It did come up at 10, but not a perfect 10. The edges are 9.5. But I didn't mention it in the video. These are TY cards. There are 28 of them, like I said. You will get the complete set. They look fabulous, though. They are a great looking card. They really are fabulous. Not numbered or anything like that, but you see that? Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. It really does. It really does, you know. They look brilliant. The other one that I had graded, you know me. Come on. Look at that. Look at that. And everything hit a 10. That's a perfect. Right. So this automatically straight up to be one of the best cards in my collection. Again, not numbered or anything like that, but peace through tyranny, baby. Right. So that's really everything I think that I wanted to say. Again, the odds are brutal. So I've got this series coming. I expect to get I can probably expect 4 numbered cards on average from 15 episodes, 4 boxes per episode, 60 boxes. I can expect to get maybe 4 numbered cards if I'm kind of bucking my personal average, which is crazy. But I just really like the set, obviously. And I'm obviously a little bit mentally unstable. With that said, I will now finish up. This has been the spotlight for the 40th anniversary set. Again, thank you for anyone watching and commenting on the Facebook group. I will see you next time.